What is up there, misfits? Welcome to Pages of Ascension. Of course, welcome back if you have been hanging out with your girl for a little bit. All right, so this is the 30-day reading for the sign of Scorpio. So if you've got Scorpio in your chart, if you want to peep what's going on in that area, go ahead and check out this reading, as there may be something in it that resonates for you, doll, okay? So I do want to take a moment to go ahead and point your attention to this side of your camera. That is my disclaimer for any and every video that you watch on this channel. Go ahead and pause to read it if you need to. And if you're cool, go ahead and stick around as we start popping into your reading here. And if not, this is a good time to exit stage left, okay? Goodness gracious. Oh, we had some money decisions to make, huh? Wow. Okay. That did not take long at all. Just thinking, it's kind of a different vibe when I'm doing these readings and my face isn't showing. But what's probably the most interesting thing is that when my face is showing, I sometimes forget to call out the cards, and this is great because you can see them. Okay, so let's see here. Let me marinate for just a second here. Yeah, that's kind of the important energy here. Okay, so Scorpio, I feel like you've got some type of financially based decision that you're being crossed with is not the right word, but that's your crossroads. It has something to do with money. And it's feeling like it's a block. Now, it gets interesting from here, from what I'm getting, so just bear with me here. Okay, so it's almost like you need to make a choice regarding this money decision because you're trying to prevent something from happening over again. Or it may even be that you're trying to prevent someone from coming... No, you're trying to prevent someone from leaving. So, on the board, in and of itself, with these cards, nothing is really screaming at me that says, you know, love or work or yada, yada, yada. But I do feel like this has to do with work. I feel like this has to do with someone who travels for work. So this could be resonating perhaps with, I don't know, like a CEO of some type of like delivery service or like carrier service or something like that. And they've got this block because it seems like money is the issue. So it could be in a number of things, and we'll use the Kipper to find out, you know, a little bit more details here. But it could go either way, in the sense that you might want to pay this person more, but there's some type of block preventing you from doing that. Or you don't want to pay people more, but there's a block to prevent you from doing that. Either way, what the biggest issue seems to be for you is making that decision and making sure that something doesn't happen again. Okay, so that would speak to me as this is a scenario that you've effectively been presented with before. Here, let me scooch these over here so you can see them. So interesting, Scorpio. Yeah, literally this mountain is just, it's staring at me in your reading. It's almost like this decision is so heavily weighted that it might even mean the difference between you getting repeat business again. Okay, so maybe this was like an ethics complaint in the department, or just overall something burdensome that you learned here with the cross at the bottom of the deck for you. Let's go ahead and pop into the Kipper and see what it's got to say. All right. Can I get 2 for Crossroads, please? There's 1. Ooh, and it gave me 3 more. Okay. So we've got, oh, wow. Okay, so we've got marriage, main male, privileged lady. This could be an affair. All right. With someone who's in the community. Oops, realize y'all cannot see that. I might have to adjust the angle before the next video. Okay, so here's what's super interesting about this. Okay, these 2 people are the same people that are in this card here. Let me show you. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. So I hope you can see that okay. You might not be able to see the detail, but if you have this particular deck at home, go ahead and take a look at it. But these are the same people that are in the marriage card. The privileged lady and the main male. Okay. So for some people, this is really, really interesting. Okay, it totally took a turn. This could be, I don't know if it's the masculine or the feminine energy here, but one of these 2 people, you or the other person, is trying to make a decision as to whether or not to move forward with marriage in their partnership, or we'll say elevate the partnership, because they don't exactly, have all the different labels that we can stack on relationships. Okay, so I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made as to whether or not to elevate this partnership. And interesting, this is weird. Oh my god. Okay, so part of it is like money could be blocked if this partnership goes through with it. The other part of this is it could be one of these people wants to level up the relationship as a means to prevent this person from getting away. And it doesn't really have anything to do with love as far as I can see here. But we'll see what else comes out. Okay? Or at least on the fundamental level that love and marriage should be about. Let me rephrase that. Alrighty. Can I get 2 for Clover? Ooh, right away. Perfecto. Perfecto. Okay, we have great fortune and message. Okay, so there could be some information coming through about your finances. I feel like this is almost like marrying for money. This is kind of what this is starting to feel like. And again, we'll see what other cards come out, but just based on what I'm seeing right now, this is looking a tiny bit sketch, Scorp. So let's really dig into this mountain here. Official person. Ah, that's the block. One more. Good Lord, what kind of energy are y'all rocking right now? Okay, let me finish getting out these cards and then I'm gonna dig into this, because oh my god, I don't mean to laugh, because this does not feel like it would be a laughable situation, but it does feel like something you'd see in a Hollywood movie. So give me just a moment, okay? Hey, 2 for Whip. All right, and 1 more. All right, and then 2 for our writer, please. Who is the writer? There's 1. Good Lord. Good Lord Almighty. This is nuts. I can't even what you're reading right now. Okay. Toil and labor and occupation. Jesus fuck. Okay. Scorpio. So you know there's that word that's been like floating around all over the interweb, and on everybody's lips since the whole Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, and whatever the fuck that guy's name was, called Entanglement. That is your reading. Your reading is literally an entanglement here, okay? This is two separate couples. And there's one person in each of this couple that does not know about each other, if that makes sense, okay? I do feel like for you, because I'm kind of feeling like this is you, Scorpio, you're involved with two people, okay? This is feeling like more of a feminine energy than a masculine energy, okay? So, oh my gosh, how do I even... Good Lord. Okay, so we've got wealthy man, toil and labor, and occupation appearing here on the rider. Okay, I feel like this is your partner, and you are the privileged lady in this scenario, okay? Masculine or feminine, it does not matter, okay? You represent the privileged lady in this reading, okay? The privileged lady, it seems, is having an affair with this main male here. Now, I feel like there's some history between these two people, given that the crossroads is here. And really, I'm just kind of getting the energy from this. Like, this almost seems like you've been, while you've been quote unquote committed to someone else, it's almost like you've been equally, if not more so, investing time into this person who actually may be an ex of some sort, who is also involved with someone else, with this main female here. Okay. Now, the main female card appeared on the bottom of the deck. So, I suspect, because the bottom of the deck for me tends to represent what's unknown or what's hidden. So it's either you didn't realize that this person was with somebody else, or the both of you don't realize that this person already knows this main female. Okay? Now, to keep things fair, and because it's a general reading, you could be this main female and you know that this is going on and you just haven't said anything. Okay, pick where you fit on this. The blockage is the lover. Okay? And again, it's general, and it could literally go a multitude of ways here. But I feel like the official person and lover is representing this wealthy man here. Okay? This could be a boss with toil and labor and occupation. So this could be someone that you work with, someone that they work with. There is some form of transportation, I feel like, or communication that is involved in this line of work, just for a little bit of a clue of, I guess, who or where, if you will, if this resonates with you. And that could be anything. We could be talking about, with this card, we could be talking about something as extravagant as a NASCAR racer, and something as, I guess, fundamental, if you will, or I hate to use the word basic, but let's say basic, as like a courier of some sort. I don't like the word basic for that, because they do have a hard job. But this is somebody who like literally delivers packages. It could be like an Amazon worker, you know, postal service, UPS, FedEx, like any one of those types of companies in that industry. With this, we could also be looking at someone who's like in the tech industry, and they do like help desk and that type of thing, okay, as a possible means for occupation here. All right. Good Lord. There's something about the partnership that you are in, or this other person, whoever one of these four people that you are, okay? Because I'm literally getting, it could go any which way here. But I feel like, this privileged lady is in this partnership with this wealthy man here, and there's something that is, I would say, beyond satisfactory, perhaps, in this particular partnership. It might involve a lot of moving, for example, a lot of change. I didn't even think about it at first, but this could be someone who likes to flip properties. Okay, like real estate, like somebody in real estate who likes to flip real estate. But that's a little less likely with the Rider card for me. Okay, but I feel like there's something about the home life between this privileged lady and this wealthy man that is incredibly unstable. It's got a toxic component with it. That something repetitiously keeps happening between them that just further deteriorates the partnership. And that's what's causing this other person to look elsewhere, if you will. It could be that your partnership, possibly for about the last 11 months or so, has been very off and on top of this. Okay? Now, the one thing I'm seeing here that I do like is all the abundance that's coming in towards you. And this abundance is quite literally money. Okay, so we've got Clover with great fortune and message. So this could be like a check coming in the mail. This could be like a wire transfer. It's some type of notification that you have money coming in. And it's strange enough that this is the case, but it almost feels very separate from the rest of your reading. So it's almost like we have multiple storylines with this entanglement stuff, okay? But then we've got separate storylines as to why. And this money, the message about money, is its very own storyline that's kind of popping into this. This would definitely be the example of a reading I'd pull out the tarot cards for, or do an extended for, when I do start doing them again. Just so you're aware, that's how I kind of roll. Not every reading needs an extended to it. So, yeah, holy crap. Yeah, wow. Entanglement Nation. Okay, Entanglement Nation. So let's go ahead and look at your soul speak for the next 30 days. And it says to follow your heart. Wow. Okay, this is actually kind of making this money pile make a little bit more sense now, or at least how it's somehow connected. Because typically, even when you come up with a bunch of different storylines or separate storylines in the cards, they're all coming up in the same reading for a reason, because there is a connection. Even if it's something that you don't necessarily see right away, or even something that for whatever reason you're not being allowed to see, there's always a connection. And I feel like the follow your heart is the connection with money and the rest of this. So I don't know if it's for the masculine or the feminine in this scenario, where really, I feel like it's more the feminine, but, you know, to be fair, who has had issues with money. I feel like in this instance, more specifically in regards to money, it's probably talking about this main male here. And it's like their money has been kind of messed up while they've been with their partner, their girlfriend, whoever that is, okay? And it's almost like as if they met you, they were dosed with some sort of magic that made them a money magnet, okay? They're not really interested in giving that up, but it's the crossroads, because there is, there's history with the person that they are leaving behind, okay? The main female. And again, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are in this, okay? So the point that I was getting at is that love and money, of course, being, they're kind of on the same vibration. You know, obviously love is much higher of a vibration than money is, but they're on the same, like, frequency, if you will, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense. That kind of sounds like a oxymoron, to be honest with you, but that's the only way I can think of to explain it, so, you know, humor me, okay? But when you're following your heart, when you're doing what you're passionate about, I mean, anyone can tell you, any entrepreneur can tell you, even any kid can tell you, when you're really doing something that you love, and especially if that's something that it's meant for you to be doing it anyway, it flows. Things will flow to you. So I feel like masculine or feminine, whoever you are in this, even if you're these other parties here, because you're following your heart and being with this person, that's what's allowing the piggy bank to break, if you will, okay, for you. So I don't know, for some of you, you may take that as this is the sign that you need to move forward with this person, but that's what's on the table right now. That's the crossroads, is whether or not you should follow your heart. All right. So the advice that the runes has for you is Okay, I'm just pronouncing that like a smartass. Okay, so oh my gosh. I think it's Orus is how I'm used to seeing it labeled, but anyways. So this tends to stand for strength. It's a time for like raw force energy that helps you get things done. Oh yeah, so Orus. I still feel like I'm totally fucking that up. Okay. But this basically represents the wild ox, okay, versus like the tamed ox. Wild bull versus domesticated bull, okay, if you want to go there. And what this is kind of, okay, first off, let me point out before I finish that sentence, so that's ironic as hell, because your opposite is Taurus, the bull. Maybe you want to check out the reading, that it might be something in there for you, okay? In any case, it's calling on you to have strength, okay, in the decision that you make. The best decision that, how do I say this? The best outcome for you may not necessarily be the easiest decision for you to make, but you need to have the strength to follow your heart and go through with it, whatever that decision may be. Okay. Holy cow, Scorpio. We're at 22 minutes. We're going to call that here. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope that this reading helped. And remember, your peace is your power. And I'll see you next time. Bye, y'all.